Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Minecraft video. My name is Brandon B. Rich, and today I am going to show you guys a house I'm working on and also my farm. In the last video, we did a whole bunch of random stuff. This is kind of like not a speed run necessarily, but it's also not. It's gonna be a long play, but there's gonna be a lot of stuff I do behind the scenes rather than directly on the camera. So, anyways, that is all. I just wanted to focus today on showing you guys my house I was building, and to this day, currently, I have not finished it, and I started it over a month ago, but I'm just going to show you guys the groundwork and how the area is progressing. I've also made the grass look nicer. So, just as you can see, there's stairs all over these grass. It's diorite. I use diorite stairs. It's not even polished, it's just normal diorite. As for that hole, I will get to that later, but for now, as you can see, I deforested the whole area, so it's looking really nice, and there you can see the groundwork for the farm being placed. All of that you'll see. Yeah, so this is more of my farm right here. I'm gonna do every type of plant basically, but the reason I do all this sugar cane is because you can turn it into paper, and paper is the easiest way to trade with villagers for emeralds. Now this is another updated basically whole view of the entire area, but yeah, basically as you can see, this is my house that I worked on for a long time. Getting all that wood takes forever, so just be prepared if you ever go out and get that much wood, and that's not even a lot compared to what some people do. But yeah, the fastest way I found to get wood is just to get a diamond axe and just go into the forest and mine as much as you can. But yeah, this is my avatar. So that's pretty good. And yeah, like I was saying, the sugar cane can be turned into paper, easy trading, but I also like to plant pumpkins and potatoes, because potatoes are my favorite source of food in the game. They're easy. Oh, by the way, it's on hard difficulty in case you didn't know. I've been trying to play it on hard this entire time without switching, just to challenge myself. And anyways, so this is a little closer up of the house. I'm starting to install windows now. The roofs are made of nether brick, so I will show you how I got a lot of it, because I don't get netherrack and then smelt it. I actually go and get the brick like itself. I also plan to make this room right here, this area, a lot bigger. So anyways, for the time being, I'm just kind of building this as I go. I don't have a set plan on anything like that. But yeah, I like to have all types of different forms and crafts. Potatoes are the best because you can cook them and they feed you decently, and they're easy. You just farm them, refarm them, they grow fast. I don't know, potatoes are the best food in this game in my opinion, because with animals you constantly have to go out and kill a lot of them, but potatoes are just so easy. You can plant as many of them as you want, and all it requires is a little bit of coal or wood to cook them, so it's really not that bad. But yeah, that's the gist. With my house, I wanted to make it wood on the outside and cobblestone on the interior with a wood edging to make it look rather nice. No, most of the time I don't do wood houses because of fire spreading, but I decided why not, let's try it out. So that's that. And of course there's wheat out there because you can trade a lot of wheat, and you can make bread, and bread's really useful as well for making villagers mate with one another. Anyways, now we're going to go to the nether, and I'm going to show you guys where I got all my roof materials, the nether brick basically. So I sped this up a little bit for you guys, but we're just going to jump on over here. I have my coordinates on at all times because it makes this game not only so much easier but so much more fun, and you can just mark and save locations. But yeah, I basically found another fortress, and the cobblestone you see me placing there is so that no mobs can get me, and also to let myself know where not to go. And then all of this, every single piece of space that you see used to be a nether brick. I mined all of it out myself, and the cobblestone patches are wherever, you know, it ends. Like, I don't want gas shooting at me, you know what I mean? So I mined all of this out, and it took a little while, but it wasn't terrible. And then I made all my roofs with it, so it's crazy how much netherrack you can get from there. Anyways, update on my house now. I built quite a bit more of it. I was trying out a pattern on my wall there, but yeah, I've, as you can see, I've added on to it now. I've built this part that goes to the nether right here. And for now, sorry, my throat is giving me a little bit of trouble today, so I have to keep clearing it. But yeah, there's mobs everywhere. I have to keep the roof lit because what happens is mobs will spawn in my area, and then creepers will randomly show up in the middle of my garden. Like, I can't see them because one, they're green, and so they blend in with the sugar cane, and then they just blow everything up, and it's just a whole hassle. So I try to keep the area well lit, and I'm gonna make part of this one story and part of it 2 stories, and even some parts are gonna be 3 stories, but that is that for now. You guys will see more of this house be built as these episodes progress. Eventually I will finish it. It's gonna take me a while. Since my world's corrupted currently, I won't be able to make any progress on it, but I will upload all these videos up until the current progress point. But as you can see, I'm already chomping on cooked potatoes, so that is that. And yeah, I guess with windows, if you want to use glass panes, you're more than welcome to. I use blocks just for this building in particular, but when I get to other buildings, I will use glass panes. And then yeah, the diorite stairs, I think they contrast nicely to the green grass, which is why I use diorite, and also because I didn't really know what else to use diorite for. Andesite and diorite and what is it called? The brown one. Freaking granite. They're like the 3 worst blocks in the games. I thought gravel was, but those 3 take the cake. But I've actually grown to love diorite. But yeah, andesite and freaking granite are the worst. This also, real quick side note, this is a ravine I found by my house, and I just thought it was really cool and wanted to show you guys. I couldn't believe it. I had never discovered it until this point exactly. So, because I never traveled in this direction to go anywhere. I've actually stuck close to home for most of this playthrough so far, so my world's only about 25 megabytes. And for those of you that don't know how megabytes are measured in a world, the more outward you travel from your spawn point, the more megabytes are added onto it. So basically, the more you travel, the more megabyte space it takes because of all the blocks it has to load in and such. Anyways, guys, that'll wrap up and conclude this video. That's basically my house and garden. I hope you enjoyed. There will be a lot more content coming your way. Next video is going to actually... I attempted a project I've never thought of attempting before. My sister and I, and we dug this huge hole, and I can't wait to show you guys the whole process that it took. It's going to be a lot quicker than that process itself, but I will explain everything in the next video, so I hope to see you guys in the next one. Until then.